Well, at this point in time, Aaron, we haven't had any exemption provided to us. Today being Sunday afternoon, we're still waiting to hear back from the NRL and the Federal Government of Australia, and whether we can leave next weekend or not is yet to be determined. But whatever the call will be, we'll certainly respect it.
Obviously, we're looking to have you here by May the 3rd, because that's when teams will start on May 4th to be able to train together. Have you felt the need to canvass your players, Cameron, in regards to, like, it's an undetermined time that they will be away? Have you spoken to all of the players as to their individual, I suppose, thoughts on coming away?
Yes, so look, the most important thing for me throughout this whole process has been communication, both with the playing group and the families. The playing group are certainly collective in their position. They stand as one, and they've all agreed that we need to go to Australia next week for an indefinite period, with the families coming at a later date. So our players have been tremendous in making sure that they understand the importance of coming to Australia and doing their best for the game of rugby league to enable the NRL to maximise every chance we can this year to earn more commercial money for the future of the game. And their families are very supportive of that, that at this point too.
So you're saying that your full squad would be coming across?
Yeah, everybody's indicated to me that they're on the plane to come across and represent our fans and our club. Most importantly, what we need to find out, and I've guaranteed the players no one gets on the plane until we have the information about what the competition looks like, and also most importantly for these guys to understand the risk versus reward, and that comes back to the players' remuneration. So those discussions are going to clearly fall out of the back of any broadcast deals that are done in the days coming up.
Cameron, has come out since that a lack of communication from the NRL to the Warriors. It pretty much saw the loss of job of Todd Greenberg. How frustrating is it sitting over in New Zealand, not getting informed, being up to date as much as possible?
It's been hugely frustrating, Freddie. We were sitting here for a period of time that I'm having players, families, sponsors, fans, everybody asking me, staff asking me what was going on. I was getting nothing in return for a period of time, but we addressed that through the appropriate channels, and we got some movement happening in terms of information coming back to the club, which has been greatly appreciated by everyone concerned the last few weeks. So, but I think everyone's just riding through this without a manual, and it's tough, and there's a lot of pressure on a lot of people at the time who were chasing some vital information.
Cameron, you spoke about the players and how you've spoken to them. Now, a very important part of every club is the staff. Have you spoken to the staff members, and how many staff members from the Warriors will actually come over? Now, you talk about physios, trainers, assistant coaches. Will they all come over as well?
Yeah, that's right, Paul. They are crucial to this whole puzzle that we're dealt with at the moment. And yes, all staff, that have a responsibility to ensure that our team's prepared properly and can perform properly at the highest level will be joining us in Australia. And there's been no shortcuts taken from our end to save cost or anything. We're being asked to relocate for an indefinite period of time, and we've got to take our club with us. And it's important we do so, because we'll be stuck in isolation for a period of time that no one from the outside world could join us. So we need all the resources we can get.
Cameron, you've been in charge for a couple of seasons now. What is it between horse racing and rugby league officialdom? Peter Volandi's the boss of New South Wales Racing. You were the head of the Auckland Racing Club over there. What's the correlation there?
It's good fun and good people. Both industries offer a tremendous amount of people that come from all walks of life that are passionate about their sports, and that's both in league and racing. And it's good fun. You ride the roller coaster ride when you're having a bet on a horse, or you ride the roller coaster ride watching your team perform in the NRL. And I can certainly tell you that being at the Warriors, it's a roller coaster that's got steep falls and massive challenges. But as a great club we are here in New Zealand, we're very passionate to be a part of the competition, and we love it. It's good fun.
Now, Cameron, if you are to come over, have they spoke to you about where you possibly could be staying?
At this stage, Freddie, we've certainly talked about Lennox Head. We're still within the hands of the state government as well as the federal government about all those approvals. But who knows? And our players are prepared to go to where they have to go to lock down and prepare for the competition in the short term. And we're yet to finalise that. So there's a lot of water to go on the bridge for us over the next 7 days, and none greater than whether or not we can come to Australia. But sure as hell, we're fighting to get there as best we can.
Now, if you do go Lennox Head, do you think there'll be a problem with players not going home?
I think given the weather, the golden sandy beaches and the likes, nah.
Could be like those Olympians from Ghana or something where they just come here and stay.
I think it was Commonwealth Games.
I don't think we got too many surfers though. But look, wherever we have to go, we'll be there for our fans, and we're just going to have to dig in. It's not a holiday; it's a camp to get ready for the greatest competition in the world. So
we'll put some trackers on you.
I suspect they'll want to go home to their families, maybe. Cameron George, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it, and good luck, and we thank you in advance for the commitment that you and the rest of the Warriors team will have to make.
Thanks, guys.
He'd know the area. His schooling was at St John's Woodlawn up in Lismore there. I think Matt King went through their good rugby league school.
Yeah, Nathan Brown's from a similar area. Yeah. If they do what they're saying they're going to have to do, that's an incredible sacrifice.
Oh, without a doubt.
For the game. We sort of talk down the Warriors a lot sometimes, but that is what the game will end up being built on, is just what they've done. Like, to make the game, to make this competition genuine, for the effort they're going to put in, it's going to be incredible.
Oh, and there's so much more to sort out. I mean, we don't know where they're going to stay, how they're going to do it. The interstate teams, are the interstate teams going to be allowed to travel? Hopefully, the way it's going at the moment, the border restrictions will relax a little bit and they can actually go home. But you're right, if they do get to go home, the Warriors don't get to go home. They've got to stay here. So 3-4 months, it's a long time.
Thing, not knowing how long you're staying.
That's right, away from family. It sounded like they were considering bringing family over at some stage, though. So
I think they'll have to.
I think that's the preference.
They're going to have
to. Let's just put some trackers on them, Morocco.
But I think even the trajectory of infection rates at the moment, I mean, that could change. There's so many things we just don't know. You look at Singapore with the second spike, we just don't know what's going to happen.